I felt like I needed to share this story. Now, a lot of you are entrepreneurs, and I think the truth is we're stepping into an era where the idea of being entrepreneurial is like, it's a creative pathway for especially women, obviously. I have a soft spot for women, and a woman wasn't allowed to open a business without a male signature until 1988. That's the year I was born. So every little thing that you are doing, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, or building a side thing, whatever, is revolutionary. Truly. So I was at the pool, my beach club, and I was lounging, and I love where I live. I love my beach club. I love the diversity. There's just every different type of person you could ever imagine, every age, identification, personality. And everyone just kind of like does their thing, minds their business. I heard this little old lady the other day. Oh my God, she was sitting in a circle with like a few other women, and she was saying so loud, "She just needs to tell him to fuck himself." And like, I love that where I live, sorry. I know a lot of y'all are in Jersey, in the area anyway, but I just love how that's like fine, and it's like acceptable, and it inspires me. It inspires me to just continue to speak. You might think I'm obnoxious, not you, but like someone, but like I admire that woman, and the people around her love her, and she's herself. I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions. Anyway, not the point. Inhale and exhale. I was at the beach club and I was on my phone. Specifically, I had blocked out 2 hours to sit in the shade under a lounge chair and go in my DMs, talk to people who were questioning my offers, or like just had questions, answer questions, sell my stuff and make connections. That's a part of the job. And I love it. I love doing it like on a beach chair when I'm relaxed and regulated and just so excited. So that's also a tip. When you have like something that is really important when you're building a brand, a service-based business, whatever, connection. It's always about true connection with other humans. A friend of mine, she's also in Hot Girl Aura, Hera, she's a marketing genius. In her bio for a while, it was like, people buy from people. Period. Okay. Anyway, so just hot tip, block things out in fun ways. Like, stop looking at everything as like, oh, I gotta do this. Like, it's just part of the job. This is a privilege. This is exciting. You get to serve humans, make a living, inspire others, and connect. Building like a true grassroots network based on like your passions, your heart, your creativity, your love of people, blah, blah, blah. So this guy, older man, had to have been late 60s, 70s, older than that. He looked older than that. And he was talking to his friend, and they're blabbing, blah, blah, blah. And then I pick up on a convo, and these kids these days, even the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, they're all on their phones. They're not doing anything. Like, look around. Everyone's on their phone. And I'm like, I'm right there. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'm in this category. And I'm thinking, all right, true. Yeah, I totally agree. I could definitely do this or that, lift my head up more, blah, blah, blah. Good opinion, who cares? I don't get easily like offended or triggered when someone thinks this or that. Come on. I like when people feel like they can just express themselves publicly, loudly, and like diss people to their face. Like, yeah, great. Say it to my face, say it in my ear. I respect it. I love it. the neighborhood. Thank you. Thank you. All right, crossing the street. And so we're going on, and I'm just minding my own business. Not really, sort of. Oh wait, hold on, for real. There's an earthworm. He's struggling. It rained last night. He came out, now he's drying, and I'm gonna pick him up and save him. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Okay. We rescued an earthworm today. All is well. Waheguru. So what's going on? He's really just complaining, and then he's starting to really dig in, and I'm like, yeah, little do you know, I bet some of these kids are making like $1 million a month because they're learning how to take, B-roll and post on TikTok or YouTube. Who knows? And like, honestly, when I see so there's a difference, right? I'll see a table of like teenage girls just sitting on their phone, not talking to each other. I'm like, oh, bummer. Because I remember like making bracelets at the beach club. Like there was just, right? There was so much, a different interaction. But when I see like a group of girls like taking some selfies, laughing, like doing little photo shoots, like doing vlog, like video logs, I'm like, fucking get it, girl. When I'm on my phone, I'm scrolling and I see women in their 20s, like I'm gonna be 38. I'm closer to 40. I literally can't even believe I'm not in my late 20s anymore. What happened? But when I see women in their 20s, late 20s, just being messy online, sharing their shit, experimenting, like falling on their face, maybe like it could be perceived as embarrassing yourself. I'm like, fuck no, get it, girl. Keep going. Like, just go, show up, do it. The real ones aren't judging you or competing with you or comparing themselves with you. Bowden. I have a stubborn dog. All right. So my actual point, which I am getting to as soon as we cross the street. Good morning. Okay. So the man, after like digging into how ridiculous it is, everyone's on their phones, blah, blah, blah. He then goes, all right, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. It's so beautiful out, I wish I could stay, but you gotta do it. And I'm just like, oh, so you don't realize that someone like me, 30, 40, I don't know, years younger than you, doing the thing. Yeah, I'm on my phone a lot. I'm figuring it out. But I'm sitting here. I'm selling my shit. I'm making money. And when I'm your age, who the fuck knows? But I'm sure as fuck not going to be like, I got to go to work because I can't sit at the pool because I'm going to be doing it at the pool. So, all to say, it's time to release the fucks and show up. And also, it's not that serious, which, by the way, is also the name of 2 of my Cosmic Kundalini workshops inside Hot Girl Aura. Because releasing the fucks isn't just a mindset thing, right? It's energetic, it's nervous system, it's quantum inner child. When we pair the Kundalini technology with quantum inner child work, which I walk you through, it's an hour-long workshop, breath work, journaling, the Kundalini, and a quantum inner child experience, you actually move the block from the inside out. Then you start to be able to take that aligned action, because what's more scary, at least to me, than, I don't know, being called stupid, looking stupid, being seen trying, all of that stuff, what's scarier to me is like looking back and being like, I wish I went for it. I think the internet is untapped. I think social media is untapped. I think social selling, marketing, and these networks and community that we can create as women, serving one another, creating money and experiences for ourselves, our family, what really matters to you, being able to funnel your energy, your creativity, your resources in that direction, that's powerful. That's glitching the matrix, and I'm fucking here for it. Satnam Waheguru.